Next thing is kids. We have three kids. We go out to eat
Yes.
probably more than we should, costing us a fortune. But a lot of times the kids are making the decision on where we go because, well, imagine why that happens. But you had a lot of luck with kids. A lot of restaurants do want to encourage family visits. What are some tips?
Well, interestingly, I did find that out just like you believe, because you've got small kids, as do I, that, parents just want a nice night out where the kids aren't, hanging on them and bothering them and stuff. And you want to entertain the children and treat the children as if they are your most important customer. And that's by creating a fun place, because kids want to go to the fun place. So if you've got any extra space in your restaurant and it doesn't take up too much, I at least recommend that you bring in some arcade games, those candy cranes or the stuffed animal cranes. And I found out that parents are more than happy to give their kid $5 or $10 to feed these games, just so that they go away for about 20 minutes or a half an hour so the parents can enjoy their meal. And that is a profit center in your restaurant that costs you nothing other than the space. And I'll tell you why. All over the country, there are amusement and game and music companies that have all these vintage Pac-Man games and pinball machines and candy cranes and all this stuff, and they will bring it into your restaurant at no charge to you. You don't have to buy this stuff, and they will give you 50% of the take of what these games bring in, and they will maintain the equipment for free, and they will bring you a change machine, and they will cash you out once a week, and they'll give you, your check or your cash, however you want it. And this used to bring in a couple thousand of extra dollars a week, because it was unbelievable how much these kids spend in these games and how much the parents were willing to give them to spend on this stuff. So that was fun. But we also did things when a customer came in with kids, we'd give them a balloon on the way out, helium balloons. We always had a helium tank behind the hostess counter. They had our logo on them. That was lots of fun. We would bring in special clowns that would do face painting on special family night events. I mentioned, creating a special event on your slower nights. If your daily break even, proves that you're not making at least that break even point, we created this huge family night where we had face painting, and, the clowns would tie those balloon animals, and we had a treasure chest full of prizes where a kid could reach in and they'd pull out an inexpensive toy or a prize, but it was just a kicker that made the kids have fun. But the absolute best thing we ever did was create a coloring contest. And that doesn't sound too exciting, because lots of restaurants have coloring contests or kids menus. Ours had a little twist to it, because every kid was a winner. We told every kid that got a coloring sheet, which was also the kid's menu, to put their parents' email address on the back, and that they might win a prize. Well, we emailed every single kid that entered our coloring contest, telling them they were a winner and that we would hang their artwork up for a week or so, which would bring them back in again to see their artwork. But the kicker was the email also included a $5 gift against the next bill if they came in again. And so the kid would get all excited and say, hey, Dad, Mom, I just won the coloring contest, and here's $5 to go back there, and all this kind of stuff, and my art's going to be on the wall. And if that didn't bring those customers back 90% of the time to spend more money, have more fun, and entertain the kids again. So that became a huge family night event that built one of my slower nights into one of my busier nights. So that was huge.
Everybody, this has been Jamie Oikel from runningrestaurants.com, along with Roger Godwin from restaurantrockstars.com. Thank you so much for listening, and all the best for your restaurant business.